Greetings. It is raining where I am, and I am just in a happy space. Like, where's your happy space? My happy space is in my car currently. I feel like it has changed and evolved, and currently it's in the car. But the car's always been, especially the ones who had the big screens where we could put a DVD and watch something. Stop. Hi, y'all. Where? Hi. This is me. This is Jaleesa, okay? This is my consistency. My consistency is like, I'm gonna hit y'all for a month. The winter was like, but really it is time to rest. But I enjoy it. So for those who are getting to know me, that's my consistency. Is like, I give you a month and then we rest. You deserve rest. I don't care what you're doing. You deserve rest. I want you to always know you deserve rest. First of all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. May all the things this spring equinox bring us blossoms of fulfillment, joyfulness, abundance, fucking endless motherfucking memories. Like, memories that are about to be like the ones that everyone sits around you when you're, in your elderly stage, okay? Because we living long, okay? We're living long. Like, I'm not talking about you just having kids and living long. I'm just saying you living long. Because a lot of y'all out here doing your aunt's thing, okay? You doing your uncle thing, okay? You're doing all the sibs things. You're doing all the cousin things, the sibling things. It's beautiful. And keep doing it, okay? Because it ain't for the weak. But it ain't for the weak, okay? So, like, cheers to you, and we're living to tell these stories, okay? So, like, let's create these memories. May this spring equinox be blossoming, be blooming. Those seeds that you have planted, you have sown, and continue to sow, but you're starting to see them. Like, look around and start to see where you see green coming up. Like, perfect example. Look at the grass. You see the difference? It was like, I'm gonna start, okay? But keep sowing, but let Mother Earth be your reminder. Let Mother Earth be your reminder that you too are growing through the midst of it all. Through the midst of it all. Take your deep breaths. Be still and know that you got this. Ashe. Updates. Okay, so what I'm giving you today, and I said, what are you giving us? I am giving you updates about my products and Niltas, because we go on hiatus for the winter. And lastly, I am giving you love and light, and also space to fill me up. Drop a comment anytime that anything may strike within your heart, or within anything. Anytime your body's like, ooh, like let's come together in the comments. Let's build this community up, right? It's us. I want this space to be this space is a space to conduct beautiful connections intentionally, fulfilling with love and purpose. And we gonna get there. And also vulnerability. And that's what I mean by we gonna get there. Cause, like, be real. Cause we'll get there, especially the ones that are like, yeah, I ain't commenting what's happening in my life. That's okay. Like a post that's related to you. Maybe that's the first step, or maybe just like, participate by scrolling through. Like, that's it. Like, you are enough, and wherever you're at is where you're at. So welcome to the community. I am Jaleesa Nilta, the Spirit Plug, and I am so excited to share in detail all the things that are coming into fruition. So we're gonna start with the career stuff. But first, products and Nilta. Oh man, like it's 2022. I'm stuck. I'm just kidding. And wow, I probably it's about, you know, a 12-13 year business. I started this because in college, where I was at a junior college, one of the most amazing that was probably one of the best 3 years of my life in college. I should do a story time on, I'm about to do some story times on like pushing it back. Yes, they coming. What college was for us, you know, a class of 09. Thank you. Okay. 09 so divine. Like, come on now, isn't it fitting? So in the winter season, you know, that's the time where you should be resting, restoring, rebirthing, but really like resting for and getting ready for your rebirth. And so I, you know, quiet down the business. I only usually do personal orders, but this year, because it's different, we aren't doing personal orders during the winter season, which was fine. And, you know, I appreciate, like, I've gone from, like, you know, being able to watch people in their vendoring booths and becoming curious, and then learning how to, like, you know, put on my spin to what the knowledge I got from them, you know. And going back to college, where I was in this like podunk town in Colorado. Like, first time really seeing a cow. Like, that wasn't like set up in a petting zoo or some shit like that, you know. So I was like far. And even though I was far, it didn't click with me that my resources, such as like what I put on my body, such as shea butter and black soap, weren't gonna be accessible to me. Like, I didn't know people lived lives like that. So I started my business that way and developed, you know, came up with my very, like, the name and just what it was, and giving presents and being able to give presents in communities that really needed it, and, you know, being supported by, like, surrounded. I'm always surrounded, okay? Like, the support has been nothing but abundance, and I love and appreciate that. And I could not be any more grateful for the opportunities that my products have brought me to. And I just love it. I loved the process. I loved learning it. And one of the things about the process that I learned was, like, it's not really my thing. So what does that mean? It means, like, I enjoyed coming up with, and first of all, I enjoyed supplying the resources at a low minimum cost. I also enjoyed tweaking formulas to make things that were suitable for my skin, especially living in Colorado. It's dry there. It's so beautiful. Don't get me wrong, because my face was not turned up like that. Because talk about it if you want to be about it, okay? Because everybody coming to us. Anyways, so in that. So yeah, living in Colorado, you know, it's dry because we're so high up, which is dope. And also, you applying lotion all the time, or you just gonna be ashy. just know that people be ashy, and, like, you're gonna get talked about. So developing that, I really enjoyed, like, coming up with something that was like, I'm not about to be ashy. Like, nah, fuck that. And my folks ain't even about to be ashy either. So I enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed expanding myself and really putting myself out there, whether it was, like, you know, providing it through Etsy, or just, like, putting marketing and trying to figure out that whole social media marketing realm, because that's a whole, like, I just need someone to come work for me. You know, let me be your Isa, okay? Let me let us be a team. Like, let's figure this out. You know, the link will be coming soon for you to set up your consultation to see if we're one for each other, because I really need an assistant, if that's what you didn't hear. And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. Enjoyed all of it, and I had to make a decision for myself, and where I am in life, like I said a little bit earlier, I really don't enjoy all of what I just said. I love the experience itself, but that just because you love something or, you know, you learned the lesson doesn't mean that, like, okay, now, like, I have to hold on to this forever. Like, no, evolve, change. And I had to accept that because I'm like, oh, I've done this for my grandma, because that's, you know, where the family name comes from and everything. And just like kind of putting it in my head, and also like other people's opinions, and just also like maybe reminiscing on the way it made people feel when I told them about my business. But I'm talking about certain people, you know, like kind of like, heal, baby. Like, am I doing this for myself, or am I doing this for things that I don't know that are coming up to the surface that need to be healed? Not the plug talking about something to be healed. Yes, always, right? Like, so that's something I'm thinking about, and I love that I could reflect on these things. And like I said, like, I love the process, but it's not something that I'm going to continue on right now. In addition, life is like moving and shifting, and being able to put a halt to Products and Nilta from here on moving forward is just a step, right? Like, I am Products and Nilta. Products and Nilta is me. Like, so where I go, I'm excited for the things that are going to be coming next. And when they blossom, when it is time for them to blossom and bloom, y'all gonna know, because y'all always know. Like, I'm so excited for what is coming forward. And we aren't going to be doing any custom orders either at this point in time. And in that, payment is going to change, because that's something that is really important to me. Is I don't want to be an entrepreneur, or I just, like, whatever that word means, but I don't, for myself, I don't want to be a person who does service for fees. And that means, like, my whole foundation isn't about becoming coins, becoming billions, becoming millions. It's about, like, becoming abundance. It's becoming of service. It's becoming of a tool. It's becoming of a community developer who who creates space and opportunity and products for folks to prosper, for folks to be in their own abundance. And so if that's like cream for your body, so you don't have to be ashy, let alone talked about. You don't have to give a fuck about what anybody says about you. I just want everyone to be clear about that. But, like, you know, like, if that's the way I am serving folks, like, dope. And not to be caught up in, like, oh, you know, I see, oh, girl, or oh, person over there, you know, oh, you selling it. I know it's not as rocking as mine, but you selling yours for $35. Well, no wonder now, you know. And then my mind's like, kind of sometimes is like, oh, raise your prices. And, you know, I did raise my prices, but I think how it went about, I don't like it. And I love and support everybody, because no matter what, y'all was like, yeah, you worthy of that price. And I know I am, and that's not what I'm talking about. So it's like, we have to be able to have a way of, like, knowing our worth, but separating ourselves from, like, the capitalistic mindset that can come with that. It's tricky because we're new to it. So yeah, so that is Products and Nilta update. I am so excited. Please come back. All right, so these are for my folks who are raising the next generation and healing themselves and pushing to not put on generational curses onto them. We got this. Continue being gentle with yourself.
Who told y'all gentle parenting is easy? Look at me. Do I look like I had an easy morning? Hands down the hardest thing I've ever done, and I'm supposed to be patient? I'm trying to feed you. I don't even necessarily want to do this, and you're throwing cups because the cup is blue. No, easy would be to just yell. Easy would, like, do one of those, you know what I'm saying? No, this is hard work. Like, you gotta collaborate with them and get them to cooperate
and work with you and learn your values and be kind people, but you gotta do it in a roundabout way where you're not using force and punishment and coercion.
I'm just saying that the next time you see Miss Susie at the grocery store and her child is on the floor acting a damn fool and she's taking a deep breath, instead of judging and criticizing her, maybe you could say, damn, that lady really knows how to control her emotions. Because I promise you, Miss Susie is having a hard enough time without your judgment, trying not to throw hands with a 4-year-old. So if you gentle parenting, I salute you, because I know for a fact you ain't no weak bitch, okay?
Hey, y'all have a fabulous week. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If you haven't, go ahead and like, subscribe,